Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. So today is a very exciting day. All of the reverse retros have finally been revealed. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at every single one, but I am going to separate it by division just because I don't want this to be like a 45-minute long video or anything like that. So I will start off with the Atlantic division here and then go through the other videos as quickly as I can. But if you guys are new to the channel and you aren't subscribed, I would recommend subscribing, hitting that bell as well, just so you're notified once I upload those other videos. And I'll also be doing a tier list of all of these jerseys at the end of the day, and then tomorrow I'll probably take a look at the Reverse Retro 1.0 series and the 2.0 and kind of decide which one I like better. So like I said, make sure to subscribe for all of that. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Boston Bruins here. So obviously with that teaser yesterday, we did know that they were going back to the Pooh Bear jersey, and I gotta say, I really like this jersey a lot. I mean, I've always really liked the Pooh Bear jersey. That's why I have the original in my collection, and I do really like this jersey in white. However, I do prefer it in that yellow jersey just a little bit more, to be honest with you. But either way, I'm very glad that they kept this jersey close to that original jersey. Honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if they changed the striping in some way, because the striping on that original jersey is quite strange, but I personally very much like it a lot. So I'm glad that they did not change really anything with this jersey other than just color swapping it. I love the Bruins on the shoulder patch there. Obviously, I love the Pooh Bear logo. It's like one of the best, fun, kind of stupid looking logos in the league. And like I said, I do very much enjoy the striping. That is one of the best parts of the jersey, at least in my opinion. Now for the customization, it's fine. There's nothing really too special about it, at least in my eyes. And with that NHL logo, I don't love it on this jersey, to be completely honest. It stands out just a little bit too much, but overall I do definitely really like the jersey a lot. It's not one that I would purchase personally, just because I do have that original jersey and I do like that original one just a little bit more. But either way, I think this jersey is a very nice looking jersey for the Bruins. Now for the Buffalo Sabres, they are doing a goat head jersey just in their current colors, kind of like they did last time around with their reverse retro with this jersey right here. And once again, I do think it is a very nice looking jersey. However, once again, I do prefer that original goat head in those original colors, but still, I gotta say, these colors right here, I do think look absolutely amazing together. Although I do think the top half of the jersey is maybe just a little bit bland in my opinion. I think if they made the entire collar like blue, kind of like on this jersey here, or maybe just a different color, I think I would have liked that instead of just having it white and then just this part being blue. I think that's how I would have preferred it. But really, that is just me nitpicking. I do really like this jersey a lot. I like the customization on the back as well, with those blue numbers outlined by the yellow in that old school font. I think that looks great. The NHL logo on this jersey does not look fantastic. I think it stands out just a little bit too much, I will say that. But other than that, once again, it's a very nice looking jersey for the Atlantic division, although this one isn't probably one that I would buy because I do have those original jerseys, and like I said, once again, I do prefer those original jerseys. Next up, we have the Detroit Red Wings, and I gotta say, this one shocked me the most. I did not expect them to go back to the Detroit Cougars, and I didn't really see too many people predict it either. Now usually I would really like this because it's a team going back to a jersey that you just can't get anymore, and it has that barber pole style striping to it, which is a ton of fun. It looks ugly, but I think it's great. But honestly, I'm just not really a huge fan of this jersey, and it's not even the word mark that really ruins it for me, because usually that is my big sticking point where I just don't like word mark jerseys. I think it's fine on this one here. For me, it's the colors on this jersey. I don't really like it in that red with the black striping. I think it might just be a little bit too dark. I'm not really quite too sure exactly why, but I don't think that black and red look that great together on this jersey here. I think I would have preferred it with that white striping. I think that would have looked a little bit better in my eyes, but this jersey definitely is better than that previous reverse retro. That's for sure. It's not even close. I'm glad that they did at least something different, something a little bit creative with this jersey. It just doesn't quite hit the mark for me. Now, I do really like for the customization that they aren't using a name bar. I think that is great, and I honestly don't mind the NHL shield on this jersey. I think it blends in with that red fairly nicely, so it doesn't stand out too much, but overall, I just don't really think this jersey hits for me, so it's definitely not one that I'm gonna buy. Now we have the Florida Panthers, and this is a very interesting one, at least for myself. So this is kind of a throwback to those 90 jerseys, although they've changed a decent amount, obviously moving the shoulder patch onto the front of the jersey there, which I actually really like that logo. I think it looks fine as a main logo itself, but I do think I prefer it as that secondary patch. But really the big change is introducing the powder blue on this jersey, which they never had on these specific jerseys, although they did have it on their third jersey, the one that I have back there. Now with the shoulder patch, they did kind of take that from the third jersey, kind of like they did the powder blue, and I do really like the name and numbers on the back. I love that kind of arch nameplate. I've always really liked that a lot for most teams. And with the NHL shield, I don't think that looks great. The orange on that powder blue, I think just kind of clashes a little bit too much in my eyes, so that is not fantastic. Overall, with this jersey, I'm honestly quite mixed on it. I love the powder blue as the main color of the jersey. I think that looks great, but kind of mixing it with that yellow and the red, I'm just not really quite too sure. I think that clashes just a little bit too much in my eyes, but I do think this jersey will grow on me in time. At least that's my expectation. I think in a few weeks, I'll really like this jersey a lot. But for right now, this is definitely one that I'm considering buying, but I'm not quite too sure if I'll pull the trigger or not. Moving along, we have the Montreal Canadiens, and their jersey is inspired by the Montreal Expos, and this jersey just doesn't really do anything for me. I think it's mostly because of the fact that I'm not really a baseball fan, so I think if you are a baseball fan and you're a Montreal fan, I think this jersey is going to be great for those kind of people, but just for me, it doesn't really work. I don't mind the light blue, but I'm kind of shocked that they are using blue again for a Montreal jersey after they did it last time in the reverse retros. Although I will say with that light blue, it definitely makes the logo stand out quite a bit, but overall, this jersey just really isn't for me. The name and numbers on the back, that looks fine. I don't really think that is too much of a big deal. It feels kind of standard. And then with that NHL logo, once again, I think it does clash a little bit too much with that light blue. I don't think that looks great. So overall for me, it's just not a jersey that I think I enjoy, although I do think a lot of people will like this jersey, but it's not one that I'll be buying. And then we have the Ottawa Senators, and this one was quite disappointing to me, I will say. So they're doing a throwback to their early 2000s jersey, the jersey with the Scooby-Doo eye logo, and I absolutely love that logo, but unfortunately they've moved that logo to the shoulder patches and replaced the main logo with their current one. And I'm really disappointed in that. I would have loved to see that Scooby-Doo looking logo on the front of the jersey again. I think that is just such a fun looking logo. So the fact that they kind of relegated that just to the secondary one, I was a little bit disappointed. Now, I do like the striping on the jersey, on the sleeves itself. I think that looks great. And on the front of the jersey, I've always kind of liked that pattern. Although once again, they've kind of muted it by only having it in that red and then not changing the color in the middle of the jersey and leaving that black. I think that just, once again, kind of mutes the jersey, doesn't really make it as fun. For me, it just comes off a little bland. However, I do really like the customization on this jersey. I've always loved that old school customization, so I think that looks great. With the NHL shield itself, that I think looks fine. It blends in a little bit with that red, so I don't think it looks too bad. Overall, this jersey is just a little bit disappointing, unfortunately, so it's definitely one that I won't buy. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they are doing a throwback to their Storm jersey, which is amazing, man. I've always loved that Storm jersey. Once again, I do have it in the background there, which I'm just very excited that I do have that original jersey. And with this one here, once again, I do think it looks absolutely fantastic. It is an extremely stupid jersey, but I think it looks great. I just love all of the stupid things about this jersey, like the wave at the bottom, the rain coming down on the front of the jersey, and also the lightning bolt on the sleeves. That is all just absolutely amazing. But there is something that I don't really love about this jersey. So it looks like the top half of the jersey is going to be a light gray, but the main part of the jersey is going to be white. And I don't think I like that. Honestly, I would have preferred if the entire jersey was that light gray or even a darker gray. I think that would have been fine. It just feels a little bit strange that it is a white jersey with rain coming down and then lightning bolts on the sleeve. I just don't think that looks fantastic, at least in my eyes. But that is a very small nitpick. I love the customization on this jersey. I will say that. It looks absolutely fantastic. I think that looks very nice. However, once again, the NHL logo stands out a little bit too much, at least in my opinion. But still, this is a very nice looking jersey. I absolutely love it. Am I going to get this one? I really don't want to, because I do still have the original jersey, but it's going to be tough not to buy it. It's one of those so bad it's good jerseys that I almost feel like I need to get it, but I have the original, so I really shouldn't. So I'm quite torn because I definitely don't want to wait, because I do think this jersey will sell out very quickly. So I don't know. I think I will end up kind of biting the bullet and end up getting this jersey right away, but we'll kind of have to see, I guess. And then last up in the Atlantic Division, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs. They are going back to their 1962 jerseys, and I think this jersey looks amazing. I love the logo on the front of a jersey. It kind of feels a little bit cartoonish, but I think that looks great. I love the shoulder yoke on this jersey. The striping is very nice as well. Overall, I really just don't have any complaints with this jersey. It looks so nice. Now with the customization kit, that is fine for me. Doesn't really do a ton. It feels very basic, but I think it looks all right on this jersey. Kind of fits with it well, obviously being that 1962 jersey. Really the biggest issue in my mind with this jersey is once again that NHL shield. It just does not look great on this jersey like it has with majority of these jerseys, which is really unfortunate because I do love that old school NHL logo, but it just doesn't look fantastic, unfortunately. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the Atlantic Division reverse retros. Like I said, I'll be doing the other 3 divisions as soon as I can. I'll try and get them up as quickly as possible, but let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. And if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. Links are all in the description down below. But like I said, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.